Welcome to Slay Conversation. Welcome to Slay Conversation. Welcome to Slay Conversation. Hey, welcome to Slay Conversation. My name is Charity.
And my name is Cornelia.
And we're going to be talking about how to deal with bullying. So, we have some questions here and we're going to be answering the questions. So, yeah.
What is a bully?
Well, my opinion, I feel like a bully is like a person that's talking about you like every day and pushing you around. It don't matter if it's in school or out of school. If they push you around and they just talking about you and doing you bad, then just fooling around. So what do you think?
I feel like anybody that's a bully, um, they they have some other reason why why they're bullying, and they could be bullied, and so they'll bully you. They could have issues at home that they don't know how to deal with, so it comes out in the form of anger or of aggressive behavior.
Yeah, they could be like hurting, and they could be hurting. They be trying to hurt you because they are already hurting, so they trying to hurt somebody else to make them feel better. So, next question.
What's the difference between bullying and just fooling around?
Like we were just saying, like bullying is like when you push people around and like talking about people, or if you hurt and you trying to hurt somebody else in a bad way. But fooling around is like you got a friend and you just like, shut up girl, or something like that. I'm just playing, like you just playing. But bullying is more harmful than you just playing around.
And also, when you're just fooling around, you're with your friends, and your friends, your friends, who you hang around, um, you know who's serious and who's not. But when some bully, they do it to try to hurt you, or to take out their frustrations on, or punish you in some form or another. Um, if you are being bullied, then you need to talk to a grown up or adult. Um, don't just take it, and don't try to handle it yourself, because when you try to handle it yourself, sometimes it make things worse, and you don't have to be ashamed to go tell an adult that somebody's bullying you. You have to you know, be smart about it, but don't try to handle it yourself, especially if you can't handle it. And sometimes things end up going further and further when you're trying to handle it yourself. So I just want to encourage you young people, don't bully, don't hurt somebody else because you are hurting, or because you're going through something. I mean, if you can't deal with the issue you got going on in your life, talk to someone. Talk to a trusted adult that you trust, a teacher. It may be somebody at your local church, um, some adult that you trust and that you can talk to. Don't take it out on others, because that's not going to solve the issue. That only make things blow up worse than what they really are.
So now we're about to read some statements and see if we say, is they bullying or not bullying. So, yeah.
It says, which of these are bullying and why? Making fun of somebody's look.
Well, it could go both ways. Do you think it could go both ways? Making fun by look, like sometimes, like I mean, it's more on a bully side, because if you're making fun of somebody's looks, that means you're really talking about them. And but it also could be like, you know how your friend like, girl, look at that, they be playing around. So it's couldn't, but it's more on the bully side, I feel like. But it could be playing something.
Well, it's all in how you perceive things too. Because sometimes if your friends are mad at you, I don't know. I think I'm not sure you would call it a form of bullying, but they can get around a crowd and try to call you out a name, even though they really don't mean it. They may be just mad at you or something like that. Uh, but yeah, but I think it's more towards bullying when you picking at somebody, the way they look, with the way they dress, um, something negative that you speak about somebody, and it's not nice. Because if you don't want it done to you, don't do it to anybody else.
Yeah.
Next one, accidentally bumping into someone in the hall, bullying or not?
Well, it could be not, or it can, because if you bump into somebody, you probably did it on purpose, or you probably didn't mean to do it on purpose. I mean, like on purpose. You probably did it on accident. So it depends if what was your mindset when you bumped into that person.
Also, you have friends that you hang out with, and you know how we do. We'll just bump into each other. Hey, girl, what's up? Or what's up? Bumping shoulders and stuff. That's a form of, endearment. What's up? Or hey, how you doing? But then, if you know somebody that known for bullying, or somebody that you don't even hang out with just walk up on you and just bump you, then yeah, that could be a sign of bullying.
We're back.
What I was saying was, if somebody walks up on you and you don't know this person and you're not familiar with them, or he's a known or she's a known bully, and they come up bumping you, then yeah, they trying to bully you, trying to put fear in you, or is their way of trying to start something. But you can just, instead of responding, and it all depends on how you respond to a bully. Don't give in to their bullying. Don't respond to it. Kind of shake, tell them, pay them no attention or anything. Don't go back and say, oh, you trying to start something? What's up? You know how we do it. What's up? Why you so stupid? You know how we do it, because we don't got mad because somebody don't bumped into us. And a lot of times it could just be pure accident. Sometimes somebody can just, come by you and can't get through in a crowd, or they walking and not paying any attention. They can bump into you by accident. But you don't have to get an attitude about it, especially if they say, I'm sorry, excuse me, then that's not bullying. Next one, calling people names because of the color of their skin.
I feel like that kind of is bullying, because also that could be racist.
Yes, it's racist.
Because that could be racist, because you shouldn't be talking about nobody's color. God made them how they're supposed to be, and you should respect that, especially if you were their friend. So if you were talking about their color, that means you wasn't their friend, so you had to be trying to get to them some way, so you probably were bullying them.
Racism, I mean, it's a big thing that we've dealt with and we still deal with today. It's still real prevalent, and we all, like they said, we all bleed red. And just because my skin color might be lighter or darker than yours, then that don't mean anything. We're all humans. That don't mean I got a right to bully you, or to make fun of you, or to say hurtful things to you. And that don't give you the right to do the same to me. We have to have mutual respect each other, respect our background, our different culture. That's like they say, that's what make America good, America great, any country great. That's what make anybody great. When you get along, you love each other. It ain't about skin color. It ain't about none of that stuff. But people in their prejudice, just because they just assume a certain thing about a certain race, they assume it to be so, instead of getting to know the person and learn about the person and getting to know what their backgrounds are. And you might find like that y'all have similar stuff that y'all have in common and be best friends.
Yeah.
making the other kid play the game your way?
I mean, I don't know. Is that like bullying?
I don't think that's bullying.
Yeah.
I think that's more in the line
Like
because
you're in
I want to.
control.
Yeah, that's more. Well, that's more of a control thing, but it's more, especially with the younger generation kid, little kid. I want to do it my way. My way is right. My way better than your way. You know, we always that competitiveness of game. You know, playing games, and you know, I think it's competition, being in competition with each other, and I think when you're in competition with each other like that, you know, it's good, but you have to respect each other because at the end of the day, it's just a game. You don't have to say anything to throw out insult because you mad. You know how we mad because we losing, or we get mad, and when we get mad, we want to fight because we don't lost the game because you don't want nobody to be better than you. I think that's more about being in competition with each other.
You gotta remember, it's just a game. You could do it over and over and get better and better.
Yeah, if you want to do something, if you want to get good at something or beat somebody,
you gotta keep
practice.
Trying. Yeah, keep trying.
It takes practice. That's how you got a lot of great athletes. They didn't get there overnight. They practiced. They worked hard.
Like singers.
Yeah, and you know, some people have giftings. They have giftings, but guess what? They still have to work at it. They still have to perfect the gift that God's given them, because sometimes you have to be careful that you don't take the gifting that God's given you and take it for granted. And use your gift, you know, to use your gift for good. Use your gift to give back to the world, in music and song or sports or whatever your gifting is in that area. So yeah. Teasing someone about the clothes he or she wear.
I would think that could be bullying. Do you think that could be bullying?
Yes.
Because if you're teasing somebody with the clothes they wear, it's like, what if they already, you know, kind of don't like how they look, and then you giving your input in it and you making it worse? It could come to somebody, you know, harming themselves and stuff. So that's what I think is bullying.
I also want to add that, you know, you don't never know somebody's financial situation. You don't never know what they're going through at home, that, you know, that they wear the clothes that they wear. Everybody can't buy them $50 pair of jeans, or every family can't go and buy that little $35 shirt or $100 pair of shoes. We have to learn to be thankful for what we have. You know, it's not about the name brand. It's not about none of that materialistic stuff. That's why I try to teach my daughter that, you know, that's not important. The most important thing is your education, striving to do better and improve yourself, accomplish your goals, what you set out for in life, what you know. And it's not about being materialistic with clothes and shoes, because, you know, at the end of the day, you may have all those things, but who's to say they still don't talk about you? Who's to say that somebody still not hating on you? You know, I'm going to use an example. When I was growing up, we didn't have much growing up. And, you know, but we knew to be thankful for what we had. We didn't, you know, back then, growing up in the 80s and 90s, we didn't have the name brand shoes or the name brand clothes. We got, you know, I was a girl that got bullied a lot in school because of my size. I was a big girl, and they used to pick at me. They picked at the clothes that me and my sisters and brother wore. They used to try to beat us up because they thought we was weak, but we knew how to stand our ground. Even though then fighting wasn't the answer, but that's how we defended ourselves from bullying, and we weren't, projecting a persona that we were tough because we wanted people to quit bullying us. And also when we was coming up, there was not a whole lot of talk about bullying. No one taught us that it wasn't okay to bully and talk about people and the fighting and all that kind of stuff. And I'm glad that we have these talks and conversations now, because it's important, especially for the young people, because everybody is not where you are. Everybody won't be where you are. And you have to show kindness, show them gentleness. And I've taken stuff, I don't have much, but I've taken stuff that I've had and given it to others just to help somebody else down on their luck. Even if it's just to make them smile, or to give them hope that somebody out there care. It don't have to be nothing big, but show kindness, show somebody that you care, show somebody that you're concerned. Be their champion. We got to be each other's champion in this time, especially more so today. I'm my daughter's champion. I want her to see herself as beautiful, and I want every young lady out here to know in YouTube land that you are beautiful and that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that you are your own, and there's no other that God created that was just like you. And the same with these young men. Know that you're handsome, that you got something to accomplish in life, that nothing that you all do is hopeless. There's always hope. Find something that you're good at and work at it, improve it, and who knows where that gift or where that thing may take you.
So now we're done. If you have any addition, things you want to say?
No, I just love this talk that we had. I think it's needed right now more than ever, and especially for our generation now. So.
Well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. So, bye.